the other thing that's really fundamental here is that since we're really getting into the cost issue, everything in medicine until now, essentially, new technology raised costs. What we're dealing with now, finally, is Moore's Law is coming to medicine.
And Moore's Law is, of course, the
yeah, I mean,
observation that as chip power goes up, the cost of computing has gone down, and therefore PCs are a steal today, and laptops are a steal today.
Right. I mean, like the kind of power, computing power you have in your smartphone reflects that. But what we're really talking about is, for example, going back to the electrocardiogram as a cardiologist, a lot of my patients have heart rhythm, or everyone has blood pressure problems. I have them get an app, and they use these are $69. They can order through Amazon or go to local mall. And this is cheap stuff, which is markedly reducing the cost of going to an emergency room or even a doctor's visit. And then, of course, the other thing that's really taking off right now is telemedicine, which has been shown and embraced by employers because it's markedly reducing costs. And that's because a doctor can't order the test because the person's remote. So,
not to mention, you don't have to go to the emergency department because it's a weekend.
Right, exactly. And one of the interesting things here in Southern California, I don't know if anybody's Ubered a doctor here to their home, but there's several apps. There's 5 apps that will do that. And one of them is called Heal. It's backed by Lionel Richie, of all people. And when I contacted him, I said, well, Lionel, why didn't you call it All Night Long? He responded, he said, but doc, it's all day long too. So the point is, you can have a doctor come to your house now, and it's the same copay as if you had through your employer, and it winds up being cheaper because there's no CAT scans and labs and all this other stuff. So the point is, when you separate the overuse of all the stuff that we do today, and either have televisits or home visits, it really changes the cost dynamic. So we got these two things. We got Moore's Law, and we got bringing the patient and doctor together quickly and not necessarily physically. These are really important distinctions from the past.